So let's begin with the Friday games, the ones that you got to keep your eyes on right now. So from tonight's slate, Emory, what is your best Friday bet?
I'm going with the Duke Blue Devils. I love Mateo Durant, the outstanding running back. I think he's going to have a big day. For a taller back, he runs with good body lean. I think he's going to do fantastic against that Aggies defense. And North Carolina A&T has their own pro prospect at running back in Jermaine Martin. Unfortunately, he's not going to get help from the passing game, so I do feel like they're going to be one-dimensional. Duke will be able to play great defense against them, and Mateo Durant will do a great job of closing out the ball game. So I would lay those points with Duke.
I'm looking at another under at the late night game. I'm looking at Boise State and UTEP coming into this one. I think the total's just a little bit too high for Boise State's home opener this weekend. This is a UTEP team that opened its season with a pretty impressive 27-point win against New Mexico State, but still, New Mexico State's a pretty bad football team, so I don't really have high hopes for the Miners, and I think going on the road in this environment, they're going to be looking to rely on their run game to A, move the ball, but B, more importantly, keep that Boise State offense off the field because they want to be able to stay within range of being able to maybe pull off the upset late. And the longer that Boise State's offense is on the field, the worse UTEP's chances get of pulling that off. So I think this is going to be a lower possession kind of game, maybe a slower tempo. And I think Boise, frankly, is probably going to have a big enough lead in the second half of this one to where it's going to call off the dogs a bit and start getting ready for week 3. So I really like the under on the blue turf tonight.
Let's go to Utah State and North Dakota because you, a normie, think that Utah State might be in a letdown spot. Oh, look at them. They got the upset against Washington State. They're definitely going to get got against North Dakota. Well, A, that's not North Dakota State, though North Dakota is still a very good FCS program. But B, you are ignoring that the head coach of Utah State is Blake Anderson, and he is not your normal first-time or first-year head coach. That is because he has won multiple conference championships during his time at Arkansas State, and his move from Jonesboro out to take over this Utah State program, it came really as a matter of circumstance. He had incredible personal tragedy, and I do think that the Blake Anderson at Utah State story is something that the rest of college football is going to wake up to. This line being under a touchdown is disrespectful to the expectations that I have for an Aggies team that I think Blake Anderson is really going to be able to bring into the bounce back. They're not going to be competing for Mountain West titles quite like we saw a few years back, but I do think that this is a little bit too low, and the Aggies do win by a touchdown or more.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.